that exception hierarchy. Okay. Yes. This is base exception. Okay. First, I will execute this code and I will show you the exception hierarchy. Okay. Hmm. Print hello, how are you? Okay. With the exception handling code. With the exception handling code. Try except except zero division error. Except zero division error. When zero division error occurs, what you have to do? What you have to do? Then either you have to give as print division by zero is not possible in Python. In Python. Okay, run it. See here. See, hello, how are you? Division by zero is not possible in Python. Your packet is reached. See, we got three lines. We got three lines. Okay, we got third line also, which is important for us. Which is important for us. That is the use of try and except. Try and except. Okay, here we have so many exceptions. There is one exception hierarchy. Let us try, let us execute that. This is base exception. Base exception. Okay. Base exception. Base exception is the parent class for all the exceptions. Base exception is the parent class for all the exceptions. Now here we will be having exception. Exception. System exit. System exit. Okay, generator exit. Generator exit. And keyboard interrupt. Keyboard interrupt. Keyboard interrupt. Okay. Here the subclasses for this base exception are exception, system exit, generator exit, and keyboard interrupt. Okay, for exception we have all the subclasses. Okay, those are yeah, attribute error, arithmetic error, EOF error, name error, lookup error. These all are exceptions of Python. Lookup error, OS error, type error, value error. Okay. Attribute error. These will be coming in our programs. Arithmetic error. EOF error. EOF error. Okay. Name error. Lookup error. OS error. Type error. Value error. Value error. Okay. Now, in arithmetic error, we have so many things. In arithmetic error, we will be having so many things. In arithmetic error, you will be having a zero division error, floating point error, overflow error. In arithmetic error, zero division error, floating point error, overflow error. Zero division error, floating point error, overflow error. Okay. Next, in lookup error, you will be having index error and key error. In lookup error, you will be having index error and key error. Key error we got in when you are working with collections. When you are working with collections, we got key error. Dict when you are working with dict. Okay, index error and key error. Index error you got when you are working with a list indexes. Index error. This is key error. Key error. Okay. Next, OS errors. OS errors we have. OS means operating system. File not found error. Interrupted error. Permission error. And timeout error. File not found error. If the file is not found, then you will be getting this error. File not found error. Okay. Interrupted error. Interrupted error you will be getting when you are working with multi-threading. Multi-threading. Permission error you will be getting when you are if you get permission issues. Timeout error you when you are working with multi-threading only. Okay, timeout error means see when you logged into your bank, okay, in your bank, your login timeout will be 15 minutes. Sorry, 5 minutes to 15 minutes. Okay, if you are using Standard Chartered Bank, it will be I think some 5 minutes. 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you will be getting the notification. Okay, your timeout will be happening in some seconds or like that. Okay, there you will be getting timeout error. Okay, this is about exception hierarchy. This is about exception hierarchy. Okay, these all are the exceptions you will be having in Python. When you are working with Python, in any program, you may get this type of exceptions. Okay, till now, from first class onwards, till now, we got index error, key error, zero division error. Zero division error. Okay. And type error also. We got type error also. Type error and value error also. Value error. Okay. These type of errors you will be getting in your Python. Okay. Now let us write the exception handling code. Exception handling code. Go to Python. Okay. Correct this. Exception ex1.py. Okay. Yes. Here, without try and except, print. 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 Statement 1. Already we discussed this, or give hello, how are you? Print of 10 by 0. Print of 10 by 0. Print of I am fine. Now see, this is the exception, zero division error. Okay. To handle this, we will be giving try colon. Try colon. Next, except colon. Okay. Print of 10 by 2. Print of 10 by 2. Run. See, hello, how are you? 5.0, I am fine. 5.0, I am fine. Okay, why you got 5.0? You should get 5 only, right? No, it is nothing but division operator. If you give floor division operator, then you will be getting 5. 5, like this. Okay. What is the control flow in try except? What is the control flow? Listen carefully. Normally what happens is the syntax will be like try colon indentation, statement 1, statement 2, so on, and except xxx colon here statement some statement 4 and statement 5. This is called syntax of try and except. Okay. Normally what happens means, suppose if there is no any exception, there is no any exceptions. Okay, statements 1, 2, 4, 5 are executed normally. Suppose if exception raised at statement 2. Corresponding except block will be executed. After execution of this except block means statement 4, it goes to statement 5. Okay. Yes. I want to print some exception information. How do you print that? How do you print means, suppose if you get an exception in this line, third line, I want to print some message or anything. Okay, you have to give as except zero division error as MSG, message, as message. What message you have to give means here, print of exception raised and its description is comma message. Now run it. Right click, run. See, exception raised and its description is 0, division by 0 like that. You will be getting like this. Okay. This is nothing but one try and except block. One try and one except block. Now, we will have in Python, we will have try with multiple except blocks also. Try with multiple except blocks. Okay, the way of handling exception is varied from exception to exception. Hence, for every exception type, a separate except block we need. We need. Okay, normally, for example, for zero division error, one except block. That is for arithmetic operations. Okay, for file not found error, one except block. One except block like that. Okay, let us take one example on that. New Python file. Try with multiple except blocks. .py. Try x is equal to int of input of enter first number. Y is equal to int of input of enter second number. Print of x by y. Okay. Here I will give except zero division error. Okay. If you get zero division error, then you have to give as print cannot divide by 0. Okay. Suppose, for example, another except block for value error. Value error. Okay. Suppose in the place of b, in the place of y, x or y, you will give string. For example, you will give string. That is also exception, right? Value error. Then you will be giving as print. Please provide integer value only. Now see, run it. First number I give 10. Second number I give 2. Okay, you will be getting 5.0 correct only. You will be getting 5.0 correct only. Suppose by mistake, here you will be giving 5. Here you will be giving by mistake 0. Then, see, cannot divide by 0. Cannot divide by 0. Okay. Now, first number enter, 5. Okay. I clicked on enter. By mistake, you will be giving 1 or 2 like this. String. See, please provide integer value only. You will be getting, please provide integer value only. Okay, this is nothing but try with multiple except blocks. Try with multiple except blocks. Okay, next. You can have in the place of zero division error, okay, you can give arithmetic error also. Arithmetic error also. You don't need to give zero division error. You don't need to give like this. Okay, here zero division error, floating point error, and overflow error are the subclasses of arithmetic error. Okay, you can give directly arithmetic error. Okay, if you don't know arithmetic error also, you can give exception also. You can give exception also, no problem. Okay, run it. They give 5, 0. See, cannot divide by 0. Cannot divide by 0. Okay. Here, one except block can handle multiple exceptions also. Okay, instead of taking two except blocks, you can take only one except block, and you can give two types of exceptions. You can give two types of exceptions also. Okay, copy, try with single except block with multiple exceptions. Now, here, same except of, here you have to give as zero division error, comma, value error. Value error as message. As message. Okay, you don't need to give like this here also. You don't need to give this. You don't need to give this. Okay, here you should give as please provide valid numbers. And the problem is something you can give. The problem is comma message. Okay, now see 5 0 3. Please provide valid numbers, and the problem is division by 0. Okay, or run again, run and check again. I will be giving 5. Here I will be giving 1. See, please provide valid numbers, and the problem is invalid literal for int with base 10 1. Okay, this is the message. This is the message you will be getting. Okay, got it? And see, you may get a doubt. You may get a doubt. Okay, in the first program I gave as except zero division error as message. And can you give default except block? Default except block. In test.py we have given here, we have given default except block. First one. Except, and here print something. Okay, run it. You can give like this also, no problem. Okay. This is default except block. Suppose in the program or in the project, if you know the name of the exception, then you can give as except zero division error, except zero division error, except exception, except attribute error, except floating point error, except overflow error. Okay, I don't know the exception name. Then you can give the default except block. The default except block. If you know any exception, then you have to specify in except block. If you don't know any exception, then you don't need to specify. Who will take care of these all things? These all things will be taken care by Python virtual machine. Python virtual machine. Okay, this is about try and except. In the next class, we will be studying finally block. Finally block and some more exceptions and some more examples of different types of exceptions. Okay, we'll continue in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, thank you.